Hello, Trev here. I'll just check that we are live. Looks like we are live. Check it's coming through. Yeah. If you've got any questions, if you're managing to catch this live, then do drop any questions. We've not had massive amounts of live questions, but I've got a few comments to go over from previous videos, and I also just was conscious that I've not done a kind of a weekly digest for a while. I might do them every fortnight or even every month because I don't know that they're that interesting unless you're particularly interested in my videos. But it's quite nice for me to sort of just go over what we've had on the channel. So if I just have a little look, first of all, you can see 1.2 thousand subscribers, so thank you very much if you've recently subscribed. I've got a little new intro because the watch hours, which are the amount of kind of time you've spent watching my videos, has come up to 2,000 hours in the last year. So 2,000 hours in the last year. So I need to get that doubled in order to kind of, I don't know, be a successful channel or whatever you might call it, or to monetize the channel. So I'll just show you the intro. I'll turn the sound on so you can hopefully hear it. Videos. Hello, Trev here. Welcome to my YouTube channel. Here you'll find a mixture of videos, vlogs, music tuition, and videos on heat pumps. So in 2025, I'm trying to increase my watch hours. So if you like any videos, please do click that you like them, write any comments, and that helps me kind of make more content that you're interested in. Please do click subscribe if you've not already, and I hope you enjoy the channel. Okay, bye-bye. Okay, so as you can see, sort of I'm changing my focus now. I've got over 1,000 subscribers to actually getting some more watch hours. So I've tried to make some more videos that people have fed back and would like to see more on the channel. I should be able to interact with that. Let's just see if I can interact with it while it's doesn't seem to like it. Oh, there we are. Okay, so if I go to the videos on the channel in the last month, actually, so I've not done one of these for a while, you can see that I've made a couple of videos coming off gas. I think I possibly showed you the restringing maybe in the last digest, but restringing a guitar, restringing an electric guitar. I did restringing an acoustic classical guitar, and one on coming off gas. I was really proud of this one. So it's got 1,000 views, how to play the blues on ukulele, which has become quite a popular video. So not many of my videos get 1,000 views, but that one has, and thank you very much if you've watched it and enjoyed it. I did get a copyright strike on it, which I was a little bit miffed about, because the blues is like a pattern which has been used so many times over history, so it's not really a copyrightable thing. So I did query it with YouTube, and then they've just come back yesterday with a message saying that they've checked it and it is copyright. So I'm not really sure about that, like why it's copyrighted, but it does sort of sometimes demoralize me in terms of like, really, you can't make money on original content. But it's one of the reasons that I do so many sort of vlogs, because they're much easier to sort of prove that they're not using any copyright. When I do any musical thing, you know, someone could claim it's theirs, and if I use my music, it's quite funny. If I put my music on it, it actually copyrights and then sends it back to me. So maybe that's the way forward. I can claim my own copyright. But anyway, thank you for watching that video. A couple of winter ones, University Park. So that was a couple of weeks ago. I've got a new video coming out. That it was their birthday today. They had quite a few. Let me just check how many people ran today. It was 800 and something. 877 people ran at University Parks for their 3rd birthday today. So that vlog will be coming up in the next day or two, hopefully. So do, click subscribe and then you'll be notified. I did a couple of ones, Alton Towers map. I kind of really into theme parks. That's sort of one of the things that got me into sort of doing a bit more YouTube, some theme park channels. But Alton Towers map, Oasis ticket, another University Parks, that was from December, I think, so a little slow motion start. Heat pumps, so there's a couple more heat pump videos which you can certainly have a look at, and that's where the comments normally come, is in the heat pumps. I did actually just go to an event, so I've got the flyer of it. So Clean Heat Streets, which is what I've been involved in Rose Hill, and you can see my photo, that's me. So yeah, that's been in newspapers and there's been a bit of promotion. So they're kind of my heat pump was part of a test scheme in a community, so Rose Hill, where I live in Oxford, and they're going to roll it out into other places. But it's quite a big important sort of study, whether our whole community can kind of cope with the amount of heat pumps. So it's why I've been sort of documenting that a little bit more than some of the other content. Got some goldfish. As some of you know, my cat passed away, sadly, Romeo. I just saw my old housemate who gave me a little Romeo toy. It's upstairs. I'll show it to you in another video. But I got some goldfish and made a little video of them. Okay, that's the intro channel. Repairs. So this video has taken absolutely ages. So I just gave you the kind of intro of this video. But the video has turned into sort of a mammoth epic sort of hour-long sort of thing. So I'm kind of editing it down to make it sort of hopefully useful. But and also in various different schools, I found different guitars that are sort of broken in different ways, and sort of fixing them takes time. So I've been sort of learning how to fix different guitars, and yeah, hopefully that video will come out soon. But that video has taken me quite a while. Let's see if I can move my move myself over there. That's a bit better, isn't it? So now you can see both. I did my first live lesson. So someone sort of suggested that I did some live lessons. This is how to play bar chords, and it's something that quite a lot of my students have been sort of asking about. And I thought a live lesson seemed to go pretty well. So yeah, let me know if you like the idea of live lessons. I think it's quite a lot of pressure, actually. I'm getting used to it, but talking while it's being recorded is quite a lot of pressure. But it sort of saves all the hassle of editing, because editing can take a long time, as I've just mentioned with the repair video. So that's taken so long editing that I've got quite frustrated with it. But anyway, White Horse Hill, so that's near where I grew up. So you've got some little vlogs of the White Horse Hill, which is quite sort of like slow TV, but the White Horse Hill is very beautiful, quite windy. So yeah, you've got quite a lot of wind noise, but you can see. Shall I show you a little bit of that? Maybe I'll show you it without. I mean, look how beautiful that is. That's near where I grew up, and this is looking down into the manger, I think. So that's Dragon Hill, that little hill there, and then that's the White Horse, which you can just about see. You can't actually walk up to the White Horse. So one year I did actually go and do some re-chalking of the White Horse, sort of putting some chalk down to preserve it. But yeah, you're not allowed to walk actually on the White Horse itself, but you can walk around it, and it's a beautiful place. There is actually Uffington Castle and Wayland Smithy, which I might go another time and have a little look at. So yeah, do check that out. The White Horse Hill. A couple of other things. Yeah, Swindon Park Run. So Ewan, friend of mine, did his 500th one. So that's a little kind of vlog of Seven Fields Park Run. And on the way back, we just had a tiny little stop at Westmill Wind and Solar Farm, which has some solar panels. That's just a tiny little clip, but as I'm doing so much on renewable energy and sort of well, talking about heat pumps and how they can potentially have renewable energy, it's worth covering that a bit. And I will do one on solar panels as well, because I'm having my solar panels refitted. So yeah, look out for those videos. Vocal warm-ups I did. So I'm currently in the middle of Panto, so pantomime in Florence Park, and yeah, a little warm-up video for that. So yeah, you can see there's quite a lot of videos. If you've not checked them out, please do. And yeah, Rivermead Iffley Path is still shut, so that's again just a short one. So I've got a couple of little short videos which you can look at, and some sort of longer, sort of 20-minute ones. And yeah, look out for the repairs video hopefully in the next few days, and the University Parks Parkrun birthday coming soon. But let's go on to comments. So if I just put you back on main view, so comments, and thank you very much if you comment on the video. It really helps me just keep it a bit more interactive and sort of see what you're interested in, or yeah, what you're liking. So yeah, any likes or indeed comments, always great to take care of yourself. Always great to take care of your instrument, aka yourself. For the vocal warm-ups, thanks APRE Preleva. The usernames are a little bit obscure, but yeah, I'm glad you like the warm-up vocal video. Hope you find that useful. Dan Kennedy wrote about the heat pump. Thanks for sharing. How long does it take? How long does your place take to get to temperature from a cold start? I know that's not supposed to. I know you're not supposed to use them like boilers, but just curious to know. Thank you. Yeah, well, as you've answered your own question in a way, because it doesn't really work like that. So a heat pump will raise it sort of by I don't know. So I'm kind of guessing. I'm thinking about like a degree every half hour or something like that. When I turn it up, maybe something like that. So if you were having a cold house at sort of, I don't know, 15 degrees and wanting to get it to 20, I think it would probably take a couple of hours, probably. So, and the gas boiler might do that quicker, but it's not really designed to do that. That's not the best use of it. It's best to keep it at a stable temperature, and you're just sort of like gradually going up and down. So really the house will stay more hot, what will sort of like a lukewarm temperature, specifically sort of at night, or if you go away, you don't sort of turn it off. Really, you just like let it go kind of down a bit and up a bit. But yeah, my best guess would be something like half an hour per degree, but that might be wrong. So that is just a guess at it. Also, do you have standard size radiators, or did they have to be upgraded to larger units? So yes, I did have to upgrade my radiators. You can see there's one behind me. Hopefully you can sort of see it's a little bit sort of fatter, so it's sort of a double radiator. Some radiators we did reuse, and it sort of depends on the room size, but a bigger radiator is more efficient because there's more surface area. It really depends on your setup, whether you've got that. And I think I've spoken before about microbore. So this piping needed to be replaced, and it's now sort of thicker. So that is a significant cost. So if you've not, if you're unsure about it, like do get a survey, and they should go over it. There are more government grants. So it actually says in this sort of leaflet, the government, yeah, assuming no other work is needed, our smallest heat pump can now be installed for £108, which is like, amazing really. And that's because the government funding for heat pumps has recently increased by another £2,500 to £7,500 off the cost. So £7,500, but don't be completely fooled by that, because like, is it Dan? Yeah, like Dan is saying about radiator upgrades. So the general average installation costs about £3,000, and that's mainly sort of insulation costs and radiator upgrades, sort of. So it will still cost you a bit of money, but you might be lucky. So doing a survey will certainly flag what it is, and some of the upgrades, especially things like insulation, it's good to do anyway, regardless of your heating system, because you'll be paying less to heat your house, because it'll keep the heat in the house. I hope that answers the question. Yeah, like do keep them coming. Yeah, old old day 8 did a load of images about the repair video with a punch fist and a thumb up sort of thing. So yeah, look out for my repair video coming soon. It's just taking a little bit longer to edit, and I've kind of maxed out my hard drive actually, but with all the videos. I think that's probably all. So we're into February, so yeah, I'll do one maybe again end of February, something like that, a little update of the videos. But like I say, if you've not subscribed, please do, and if you want to have a little look at what's gone on in the last month, that would be really greatly appreciated. And thanks for your support, and see you in the next video. Bye bye.